It's been an interesting day today. I tried out that survival earlier. I don't know, I've got mixed feelings on it. It's definitely a whole different ball game with that style of gameplay. There's things I find cool about it. Things I kind of feel like not all that great. I mean, it's still in beta mode. I think my biggest concern is just like with the fact that you can only fast travel to certain areas on the map, particularly like train stations. I jumped on just for a few minutes and basically got robbed. This is about the best way I can put it, is people just hang out at the train stations and just wait for people to spawn in from fast traveling, and then they shoot them and collect their loot and just steal what they got. Because they know where you're going to spawn. You pretty much spawn at the same exact spot. All somebody has to do is stand just out of range to where you can't do shit, and they will kill you. Yeah, and everybody pretty much has explosive shotguns in that game. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't feel like I just don't feel like the gameplay is balanced enough yet. It seems like it could be cool. I mean, I got a lot of experience just from like the two times I did it earlier today, but I'm just gonna stick with the regular gameplay for a minute until they work out the kinks with survival mode. I might jump back into it. It's kind of fun. It's just, it's a whole different animal. I definitely feel like if I do it again, I'm gonna be brandishing my explosive round shotgun for sure. I got this and my explosive round combat rifle, both of which are pretty decent. Either way, on to what I was actually broadcasting this video for. So yeah, there's this executive suite right here. There's no way into it. You check out
This area is not
terminal.
fit to be unsealed. We will make an announcement once it is.
So obviously they got some plans for what's going on. I actually, as many times as I've been into this bunker, I only recently discovered this past week. I wonder if it was just something that was recently added with one of the updates. I'm not sure. Either way, there's no way into it. Doesn't matter. Except there is, I guess. And I'm going to see if we can do this right now. So what I'm going to do is break out this bad boy right here. It took me forever to finally get my jetpack power armor. I gotta say, it was worth it though. I'm so happy I have this. You know, I got my cool base that is, you have to have this power armor to get into my camp. So, you know, there we go. Let's put it out there and pull it right back. Just, yeah. You would think that I was like a stripper or something, teasing with my booty, like, you got it. No, you can't have it now. Except I can, and I'm getting in. I'm getting all the way in there. Open up, baby. I'm coming in. Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it? It feels so good. Right now I got the blue spotlight. I've got the option for the purple. I don't know. I'm kind of hesitant to switch it up. I don't know how the purple spotlight would compare to the blue one. But blue so far, I don't know. It's decent. I kind of honestly would prefer the red. The red tactical red spotlight seems to be a little bit better. But let's give this shit a try. I hear somebody. Let's do this. All right. So let us exit. Oh, they must have fixed it. Let's try it again. Maybe I was just not in the right spot. That's the window that goes into where we're trying to get to. Yeah, somebody was saying they were able to glitch in by exiting the power armor there. Thought I'd be all clever and try it as well. You can see there's a room in there. We'll give this a couple more shots. If it doesn't work, I'm going to keep broadcasting anyways, just because I was going to kind of, just because I want to run around, just do some bullshit. I cuss a lot Obviously, I discovered that when I was watching my own replay from just earlier today. I swear, like a sailor, I am maybe not the best person to exit my power armor here. I was saying I should face directly away and glitch in. I wonder if we do it this way. Huh. I mean, let me do it that way. But yeah, it fell. Almost. I was close. We'll try this again. We'll see if we can do it. So it will let me exit my power armor facing. Maybe if I'm not facing exactly opposite, it will let me jump out of that through the glass. Obviously, people were able to do it. This is how I found out about it. I'm just kind of curious to get in here, see what we got going on. All right. Any luck? Any luck? Any luck? Come on, Fallout. Give me some love. It is saying a big fat no. It does not want me to. You know, man, please let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Nope. All right, kids. I thought it was gonna play nice, but I can't. I'm not successful. But I'm sure at some point this is gonna be noteworthy. Somebody was saying there's a terminal in there you could access and do some presidential stuff. I was hoping I could get in there and check it out. I named this whole broadcast after the fact that I thought I was going to be a VIP, but I'm not. Delusions of grandeur. Yeah, I'm guilty. Got it. Guilty as charged. Anyways, so I don't know. I guess kind of back to the whole survival mode in the PvP. I do have a good set of assassins, a whole set of assassins armor, legendary armor with different legendary effects. Some 2-star, I think, is. Yeah, I got some more. I got some 1 and 2-star. I'd like to find some 3-star assassin. Actually, I do think I have 1 3-star assassin armor. Either way. Running in there with my regular build where I run around in my skeleton suit kind of deal. I've got this ranged weapon, but with my perks, it just wasn't super effective. And if I wanted to switch up to, I've got great shotgun perks that I could have used. I'm thinking maybe if I try it again, I'll run in there with my a shotgun build rather than trying to run after people with my Mole Miner's Gauntlet. It's just I'm finding if somebody's got the explosive round guns, I was able to take out a few people for sure, but it's hard to get close to people, close enough to where you can kill them in a lot of the situations that are involved with all of that. So I think next plan of action, if I go back into it, I'm gonna run around with my shotgun, and then I've got this bloodied double barrel shotgun that's super great. It gives you plus 250 damage resistance while you're reloading, which is perfect for the double barrel because you're always reloading. 2 shots and you got to reload. But plus the bloodied for low health, pretty decent. Though I'm debating if I'd want to run a low health build, being involved in just constant PvP combat. I've got my assassin's armor, which would give me a 40% less damage on top of any other perks that I got running for damage resistance, and that's pretty phenomenal. I feel like that would be better than running around with power armor, and I kind of noticed nobody's using power armor. I don't think I came across one person that was running around in power armor in the 2 times that I did it today. Granted, I was kind of playing kind of briefly, but so I'm guessing everybody's using that knows that. I'm guessing the people that are probably dominating at that, aside from using the explosive round guns, which seems to be a must-have, that they're using assassins armor sets, so that way you can't kill them super easy. And that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to try it out. I'll give it another run. I got to admit, like, I had like 2,000 caps and I was down to 400 after my runs, after just getting beat on. It was just like everybody who was spawning at the train station was killing each other. It was just no holds barred. There was no skill to it other than maybe if you could get an advantage where you could stand on the roof and wait for people to spawn, you could take them out, and then at some point somebody's going to take you out anyways. I also noticed you clearly have advantage operating in teams in that mode. You know, if you've got several people on the team, it's just that much more people that you don't have to worry about trying to kill you, that can take out the other players that are coming for you. So there's that, and I was going at it alone, so that's definitely clearly a tactical advantage, I feel like, in that mode to play as a team. But either way, let me figure out what it is I'm going to go do. I think what I'm going to go do is I'm looking for a specific event. I want to get the shielded marine armor. I've got the shielded Enclave armor, but I want the marine set. So let's do this. Let's go do these events out here. Let me equip, because I'm broke now. I had caps. Yeah, you can see I got 473 caps. I had like 8,000 caps yesterday, but granted, most of that I spent because I knew I was going to go into the PvP event. So I knew there was, just especially being brand new to it, not knowing how it was going to work for anybody, I kind of knew that I could stand to lose that. But what also you lose in the survival mode, you lose a lot of stuff in your aid category. I lost just a lot of random stuff, like addictol was gone. Like I had like I had 7 things of addictol for, you know, when you get addicted to substances, it clears it, which is a nice thing to have. Most of those are gone. I'm down to like 2. I had some Nuka-Colas gone. I'm like, man, like that's some really kind of random stuff to lose. All of my chems, my drugs are mostly gone, for like my Fury and my Buff Out, my Buff Tats. Most of that shit is gone, but
Automated flash warning. Mass of Scorch reported in your vicinity. Now forward observer use recon scope for Defiance artillery strike. At Victoria.
What? Oh, I think I've done this before. Yeah. It's like, I'm not using this. I'm just killing these motherfuckers. I'm just gonna kill all of these dudes. So, obviously, I still like this build a lot. I was running around with the explosive shotguns for a long time. They're great if you have the right build. And I may have to go back to that. I don't really need to move perk cards around. I can keep everything exactly the same as that. I just need, if I use shotguns, I have to equip the right cards for it. Anyways, I'm doing this event. Apparently, doing events down in the Cranberry Marsh area is what helps possibly spawn the plants that I'm looking at. The shielded lining marine armor wetsuit, or marine wetsuit. That was cool. That was pretty easy. Give me the shielded lining plans. Let's make this as easy as possible. It took forever. It took me forever to get the jetpack. Be kind to me. Didn't give me shit. Alright, well, whatever. Apparently, the one that's most likely to drop it these days is census violence. It used to be able, you could buy the shielded plans, I think, at vendors, but that changed a while back with some updates that they've made. I think I would have had the ability to buy them. I just didn't at the time because they were really expensive. I didn't know that when they made the different updates that they were going to make to this game, that they were going to do it to where it was more of a randomized drop the way they set it up. Which, I mean, it's a high-end item. It's the best Under Armour you can get. And well, I mean, it's all a matter of opinion or what your build is, but for most people's build, and definitely for mine, it's the best Under Armour that you can get, which is why I want it. Specifically because it gives +2 endurance, which is what I want from my character, because I'm always running around with low health. I want, higher endurance. The more endurance I have, the more health bar I get. The more health I get to work with at low health, but still take advantage of the low health perk cards and, all of that, like the serendipity and the nerd rage and, everything just, it would just make it more viable for me to get my endurance as high as I can. So that, and you get, it just gives you pretty good protection and all of that while you're using it. So either way, census violence, I guess, is going to be the event to look for. Supposedly any of these vents down in this area will spawn it after you do the event, but it's a rare drop, so I might have to do a lot of this. Oh, there we go, Sons of Dane. That's one of my favorite events. I'm going to go up and do that. I'm going to pick this lock first. I've been trying to kind of farm better legendary items. I got some preferable stuff, but there's always better stuff that you can get, and there's definitely some stuff I would like to actually find in this game. See if I can make use of it. So, I wonder if I can go sell some stuff real quick. I want to do this Sons of Dane really bad, but I need to get my caps back up, and while I'm here, I should go ahead and see if I can sell some junk. I can't remember when I was at this vendor last. They may have like nothing for me, but we'll find out. If they don't have anything, I'll jump over to the Sons of Dane, get this, pick up some plans already new. At least now you know, like it didn't used to be, you know what, you could pick something up and be like, I don't know if I even have that, and takes up your weight, or whatever. So let's see what we got going on. Last time, and I was broadcasting when this happened, but last time when I was doing the Sons of Dane, I kind of made some people mad because I guess they were using it to farm map plans. One guy in particular, at least. Yeah, this guy's got nothing. At least let me check and see if he's got... I should always remember, some people might have sold stuff that they don't need, that I need.
Ready to initiate trading.
Nope, not today. Well, let's run over and check out. Oh my god, I hate when we get tripped up on stupid shit. I'm gonna run over and check out the Brotherhood of Steel Phoenix vendor, and see what we got. Now I'm gonna go do the Sons of Dane. All of the vendors in this game kind of crack me up.
Hi there, citizen. Super Duper Mart is where you will find amazing deals on the finest food.
Steel, Paladin,
Super Duper
Security.
Mart is the best
In
place for
command.
super duper deals. Welcome. Hello.
It's killing
Please see
me.
our helpful automated staff
so
if you need anything at all.
I got everything I need.
Welcome to
For the most
Super
part, I
Duper
think.
Mart, the future of grocery stores.
There's just some weapons in this game. I'm like, why'd you even bother putting the weapon in the game? Like the broadsider. I don't know.
Might as well
Yeah,
mark your
anybody
life
uses the
today.
broadsider. I don't use broadsider.
Built on the finest
Oh, thank you for the addictol. I got totally robbed. Like I kind of felt like it was like I got out of the subway or something and just got beat on by 5 people. Like I went to the yeah, I went to the train station and it was just, that was a bad idea in the survival mode. Let me tell you, people know. Just camp out at train stations, wait for people to show up and kill them and take their loot. I mean, it's kind of no skill to it, really. The first session I had in the survival was kind of cool because more people were like taking over workshops and whatnot, making it a little bit, you know. Alright, should I go to my place first? Let's do this. I'm just going to skip to where my camp is, and then I'm going to go up do this one violent night. I'm going to try to milk it, too. I kind of learned a little bit from, you know, like, you don't necessarily need to run right through the event. If you only, like, play the music instruments here and there, you just got to keep an eye on the timer, because you don't want the time to run out. But as long as you kind of casually work through it, it increases the amount of ghouls that run through that you can kill, possibly getting more loot, specifically treasure maps, which apparently there's a market for treasure maps. That, at least that guy in particular was wanting to pay me 50 caps per treasure maps, which almost, like, I sold him some, only sold him my extras. He wanted all the treasure maps. So, like, I feel like it's always kind of suspect when somebody wants all of everything that you've got in there. You know, he's paying me 50 caps per treasure map, which I guess is decent, but it's like they obviously were worth more to him. And it kind of makes me almost not want to sell more treasure maps to anyone because, well, I know the benefits of them. At least I've done plenty of treasure map runs where you get a lot of plans from it. So maybe I'm just going to continue to do that because obviously he knows something I don't, you know, don't about the treasure maps. So I'm just going to hold on to the rest of mine. And probably just do like a whole treasure map run, just go through all the maps that I have. It takes a while to do that stuff, and you got to have good carrying capacity as well. But I've gotten some pretty cool plans, I will say, from just doing the treasure map runs. They don't give you any legendary items, which is a little disappointing, but they do give you plans, which plans that you'll apparently, since they made updates, you just don't find at any of the vendors, which is kind of key. For example, the chainsaw, you used to be able to buy the flamer attachment for the chainsaw, which you no longer can at the vendors. You can find the longbow bar attachment all day long, the dual bar attachment occasionally, but the flamer attachment is nowhere to be found. And I got it from doing a treasure hunt run, treasure map run. It looks like he hit his friend. That ought to make a proper ruckus. Oh, well, I'd have to change it for you guys in real life. They seem like a whole lot of fun. They handle a lot, let me tell you. I don't think these guys really know who they're dealing with. And is this military? That's regular duct tape. Alright. What? Come on, man. I kind of get annoyed that they like having regular enemies here. But, you know, whatever. Because I feel like I always have to take them out, otherwise they just ruin the game. this again. Are there any other enemies that I need to kill?
This is Dane Rogers with an automated alert. An unknown dangerous creature has been sighted in the vicinity of the Sons of Dan compound. This thing's been attacking the Buck's Den beer house every night while we party. We call it the Night Stalker.
Every night
Killed
while
some
we
of our
party.
best guys. All he says the loud music is what's pissing it off. So we can make a ruckus
Better
to run
believe it.
here and set up an ambush.
I'm making a
Now
ruckus.
some beast's gonna put it into our good time, so we're fixing on blasting it.
All these
Loud as we can.
ghouls
Even
with
rigged
the
up some old
crowns,
well,
the ones that carry the best gear, are pretty
that
tricky.
ought to make a proper ruckus.
That's what I learned at least from old dude
That son of a bitch into a blind
the other
range.
night.
Any good hunters out there want to stop by and help us kill the Night Stalker tonight? You'll be rewarded in all the beer and party.
Whoa. Was he just sleeping? Like, what was he doing down there? Yeah, so when I did this event the other night, they got real mad because I was killing all of these people in one hit. But I mean, there was so many ghouls, I was just like, yo, whatever. Every man for himself. But they were all on a team, they were mad. I guess they wanted to make sure everybody got a hit on them. With everybody was able to get a hit in on it, because then you all get loot from it. You know, if somebody gets a hit on something before you kill it, you get the loot from it. Turn this off. Like, you can use it to attract ghouls, but I guess if you let the timer run down a little bit, you can increase the amount of ghouls that come, thus increasing your loot. Aha, there we go. Yeah, don't know what's going on with that, but a lot of the ghouls come in out this way. There's another one. You can also get drunk, I guess. It attracts them. I hear someone. Who's coming? Where they at? Yeah, so I'm not even, I didn't realize this before, but yeah, I guess, so once you start the jukebox, you can just turn it off and they'll still keep coming trying to attack it, which is kind of nice. And being that I was relieved of most of my money and my valuables earlier today in the ruckus that was survival mode, I will gladly exploit everything that I can out of this event. Try to get some booze. Some booze up in me. So apparently you can get really drunk in this game just by continuing to drink booze. I saw it as a challenge. It's in the challenge menu. Where I think one of the challenges is hit rock bottom. Like, I mean, come on. I mean, I've done that in real life. I don't know. Should I do it in a fake video game? I guess it would be cooler to do it in a video game. The consequences aren't nearly as bad. You're not gonna totally destroy your liver and feel like a puddle of a man. Let's play this banjo. Let's see what's up. Here's somebody coming. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. And occasionally it'll spawn. Oh shit. I did die. Ain't that a bitch? Really? That rarely happens with stuff like this. Well, that's cool. It's just spawning me right back in. That's kind of nice of your game. Would have been nice if my armor would have just spawned me back in. I don't think I have my life-saving armor on. No, maybe that was my own fault. I think that was my own fault. So let's go back into this. Get my shit. Yeah, that was definitely my own fault, I want to say. Because yep, did not have that. That is kind of crucial. So we got 15 minutes. Who's that? Who is that? I hear you. Ah, see? That's what. Right there. It really is one of my, this and Uranium Fever, definitely some of the best events. And I'm kind of doing it man, most of my, I had like 20 rataways, dude. That sucks. I'll get them back. I mean, it just takes like 2 runs to White Springs, 2 or 3. Get a whole bunch of rataway. I lost most of my stim packs. Yeah, should just go on. It's crazy. Craziness. Let's fix this. I kind of feel like obviously it's definitely farm treasure maps, so treasure maps cap, I don't know, this is a great way to just level up, get a whole bunch of crap. Yeah. I was gonna say, I feel like the best way to prepare yourself, if you are gonna do the survival mode, I should do this for myself. Talking to myself through my broadcast, I should do this for myself, but don't take a bunch of stuff to aid, you know, kind of set aside the amount of caps you're willing to lose, take whatever's in your aid category and either dump it in a stash box or to a spare character, and then that way you don't have to worry about losing stuff that you might want to keep for later. I didn't realize, you know, going into it was going to take away everything that it did from my my aid category. I had a whole bunch of different, like, I had like Nuka-Cola grape. I wanted to, come on man, I wanted I wanted my Nuka-Cola grape. I wanted it. So yeah, I guess if you time this out where you just run the clock, you can start and stop this jukebox, and the ghouls will keep coming. Supposedly, I don't know if it makes a difference to one-shot these guys or not. I'm not going to shoot them with my shotgun, whatever, right now, because I am, as cool as this is, like, I am gonna maximize this event as much as I can, but the reality is I'm not trying to like sit here and waste all my ammunition on a bunch of ghouls. So come on, ghouls. Let's do this. Coming back. Go. He just disappeared into the pile. He's gone. He's in there somewhere. Just stick your hand in there. Just stick your hand in that warm meat and feel around. See if you can find him. This guy's like, he was just like rolling around in it. He was like, everybody's dead. Let's roll around in their deadness. I wonder if somebody's done that in real life, or like you're involved in just a fucking massacre, and, you know, like things around you are just so messed up, you're just like, I'm gonna play in the blood. Is this where this guy went? It is. Does anybody actually use the crossbow in this game? I don't know. I had an awesome legendary crossbow, and I was like, no, I'm not using this. I'm selling it. I don't know. Points to you if you do. I'm sure somebody there's got to be one player out there who just lives by the crossbow for this game. He's just like, he's like Robin Hood's cousin-in-law, twice removed. I don't fucking know. It's probably some like hunter in real life who's just all about, you know. It's better if you have the skill of not using a weapon. I mean, I don't know. I would imagine it would make this game harder, just only using crossbow. It would be kind of a cool character to get, like, a character that just uses the worst weapons in the game. I don't know. I've specifically started collecting some horrible weapons, just because, like, I'm mad that I scrapped my barbed drill. Like, with my build, I can't build, with my perk card set up right now, I can't build it again. And if I lose points around, I used to have properly set up for that, obviously, because I was able to build it once. But I was moving points around so I could, like, make my character, you know, a little bit, give my character that fireproof. I'm just stumbling over my words here. But yeah, I wanted to add this fireproof to my endurance and increase my endurance, so I took I robbed points from... Oh, that's why I died. I wanted to, you know, I didn't figure I needed them as much in intelligence, and now because I don't have 5 points, excuse me, of intelligence, I can't equip my makeshift warrior 5 card, which means I can't make the barbed drill. Like, the worst weapon in the game requires the highest makeshift warrior card to make it as good as you can make it. And if you repair it to 200%, it actually does a decent amount of damage. I think they fixed it. I don't think it used to do that much damage. I'm about to die again, really? God damn. I'm gonna really do better. Man, I really lost a lot of crap earlier. It sucks. I'm glad I'm doing this event to regain all the things that I lost, or at least some of it. Because, damn, I should probably get back on this. I got 5 minutes left, and I gotta kill them in 5 minutes. Though I'm definitely milking this event. Like, you know, more than 1 3-star legendary. I kind of wonder if you get better rewards for killing the Wendigo at the end of this, barehanded. I've done it. I can't really tell you if I got anything better from it or not. At this point, by the time he shows up, though, I'm probably just gonna hit him twice with my death claw and be done with it. Because that's what I'm talking about. Right there. Give me all the stim packs and chems, because that's what I'm missing. I mean, I'll take the maps stuff too. Caps, stim caps, chems, all of it. Give it to me like on the TSA and you're going through the airport with a whole bunch of shit, and I'm just not gonna let you have it. I have deemed your items not fit to go on this flight. I will confiscate them, and you will be on your way. Man. Yeah. From now on, I'm just gonna milk this event. I went through it super quick earlier today just because I was in a rush, and I mean, I was glad I did it, but man, just look at all of these ghouls. Experience galore. Oh my god. Experience, chems, caps, treasure maps. This is obviously one of the best events. I understand why people really like this event. Alright. Alright. Where is he at? Please give me some good legendaries. Oh, I haven't gotten anything like super noteworthy legendary-wise, weapon-wise in a long time. At least it feels like a long time. There he is. I feel like I just kind of suck at this game right now. Anyways. I've been at work all fucking day. I don't have quite as much to say right now, just because I talk to angry people all day, man. I think it's really old. I'll take all of that stuff. Man, they are still coming. Oh, more stuff for me. Jeez. Non-stop. Where did that... Did I miss out on my legendary, really? Seriously? That... Come on, man. What the fuck? That is some fucking bullshit. Like, the whole reason I do this, well, I got a lot of crap from the goals, but man, really? I didn't get a single legendary item? Oh my god. That's the nailer. I mean, you get that every time you do this. That... It's fucking crap, man. It's fucking bullshit. That's the shit in this game that pisses me off. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, well, I feel a little bit better now. Still. I don't like Vanguard anything anymore. Which... It's cool that I got a 3-star legendary. But not cool because I'm not going to use it. It's level 40. Well, I can sell it. I don't know. I think what I'll do, I'll just keep it until that the new legendary system goes into effect for whatever's supposed to come around the next few weeks. It may trade up getting certain legendary items. I'm kind of interested how that's going to work. Hopefully it makes it to where, I don't know. So many people were duplicating items in this game that, like, I feel that I never got in on that action. All of the stuff I've acquired has just been through random, like, just kind of farming events like this. I found a couple things randomly that people had sold to vendors that I'm like, why would you ever sell that? Thanks, I guess, because I was able to buy it. But I feel like there's so many items that just got duplicated and put out there that were just overpowered, that just made it to where anybody with the right connections or knowledge or know-how could get just retardedly overpowered items that certainly makes it a little bit more unfair for players like myself who are just legitimately just trying to find them in the game. But whatevers. I had a legendary Mr. Handy Buzzblade and I sold it, which kind of sucks because I'd like to give the Mr. Handy Buzzblade another shot. I've been having more fun with like the saw kind of weapons. What modifications are for it? You can make it electrified, and it does require the Makeshift Warrior 5. It like doubles the damage output on it, almost. Which is kind of cool. I don't know, if I come across a 3-star legendary, one of these, I'll probably wind up moving points back to my intelligence, specifically just so I can make like the the fives, you know, the upgraded, or add the mods to the weapons that I need to, or maybe I'll just set up a second character. I already have one. I was gonna make like a mule, but I decided not to really use it. But maybe if I set up a secondary character, I can move, you know, some of these weapons over to that, and then just give him like, you know, you know, just do the makeshift warrior like right off the bat. Like it's like just give him the perk cards that maybe I can't utilize for this character, so I don't have to move points around, and then fashion the melee weapons that I need. So I still want more caps, and I can make a run to, I think, the top of the world. So what do I need to junk or get rid of? What can I get rid of? Why do I feel like I barely have any weapons? What am I holding that is causing me to be like full of weight? Well, definitely don't need that. Or that. Scrap some junk. Yeah, that makes a difference. I'm doing good on my... So far, so good there. So let's check out. It was getting pretty dire on our resources. So yeah, already back, man. But I had like at least 10 of these super stimpaks, maybe 20. I don't know. It's all right. I'm not sweating. I did it on my own. I kind of, you know. I do like this, whatever this Rogers Reserve beer is that they've added. I've been seeing that now. It didn't used to be in the game. Getting some Rataways back. That's kind of nice. Yeah, replenishing my stocks, man, because it's looking a little disappointing now. Like, seriously. I had a bunch of Fury, buff, like all of that stuff is just gone. That is rather disappointing, let me tell you. Still overcovered. It's alright. Let's go into this house real quick. Let me go back. I'm gonna sell some stuff. Because I need some loot, man. I'm feeling rather poor right now. Well, that was nice. They left that for me. Very nice of you. Notes. Take these mentats for sure. Stimpak. Bottle cap. Oh shit. It was legendary. Well, that's kind of cool. I always debate like if I should just leave my pick lock cards on here, but it's like the moment that I have them, I can never win. It seems like I'll switch them over because I need to use a rifle, and it's just nice to have like the extra rifle effects. And then I'll be stuck on a rifle, and then I'll need to pick lock like 5 times and equip the pick lock cards. I don't know, man. Speaking of crossbows, It was a crossbow. That's worth something. Is a fusion core in here? Yes. There is. I'll take that. Do all of that. So I had lost some stealth boys, and like I tried to use a stealth boy in the survival mode, and it didn't work. But it doesn't say anything about not being able to use stealth boys, and it seems kind of odd. Like I would feel like I should be able to use stealth boys. Because you know, depending on how your character's set up, you kind of would want that as a tactical advantage. Like for me, like let's say I'm trying to only use melee weapons, and these peak characters all using long-range explosive weapons, or like how am I supposed to sneak up on them? Like how am I supposed to even get close to them without them shooting me 5 times? So I don't know. I'm just hoping maybe it didn't work because it was a glitch. Find out, I guess. Yeah, what is loading me down? Like, how do I have so much weight on my possession, on my character, when like I've scrapped all my junk? I don't have that many weapons. I probably got like a bunch of steel. No. What's going on with this? I don't need that. I'll tell you that much. That's good. Alright. I need the rubber, though. I need... Give me back my rubbers. I want that raw rubber. Give it to me raw. It's kind of like... it's kind of ironic. How can it be raw rubber? Either you have a rubber or you have it raw. It can't be both. Like, come on. How's that work? Am I missing something? Like, can I scrap something else? I'm trying to save some stuff so that way I can sell some things and make some monies. It's not like I'm loaded down in my aid category. What is going on here? What is an atomic rollerball, and why do I have so many of them? gunpowder is surprisingly heavy in this game. Wait, learned any new plans? Let's find out. Nope. It's gotta be my junk. My junk weighs a lot. Oh, it's these legendary weapons, that's why. Alright, so I'll scrap a couple of these. Yeah, I don't need a level 15. Come on, man, I'm stoned. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Let's go back to my camp. We can do it now. Wait a minute. How am I still over encumbered? What happened there? Like, I went down. I don't understand. Alright, there we are. I wonder if that's, yeah, that must be where his camp is at. Let's go back to my camp. There's part of me that still wants to like find cool, interesting new places to have a camp. Especially now that I know some tricks for building a cool floating camp and things like that. It's so convenient where my camp is at that it's kind of hard to come up with an excuse to move it other than just have a camp at some cool place. Like I do know that like there's certain spots that would be super cool if you can place a camp there. Like I saw a video of a guy who built camp way up like this, except it was around a monorail down in the Cranberry Marsh. That one's probably, I want to say maybe like one of the cooler setups. It's up there, like definitely one of the cooler camps that I have seen. Back when people could reliably stack these concrete foundations, somebody made a pyramid, like a Mexican, South American style pyramid, and I really wanted to do that as well, just because it looked like a really cool camp. But there's no way that I know how to do it now, reliably. That is. So I went with the floating base, and I'm pretty happy with this. It's pretty cool. It's good for now. I'm sure at some point I want to change it, but I put a lot of work into it, and it took some planning for sure. But it's a cool base. You know what? I don't even need to run in here. I don't even know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. Come back. I'll be back, Willis. I need some razor grain. And some corn. Somebody killed my crops. I will say, let me tell you, those rockets are effective. I am getting kind of tired. I'm gonna admit it. I'm a little tired. Let me lay my head back. heads up, but it's gone now. Probably nothing in here. And my batteries though, man. My PlayStation controllers just do not last as long as they used to. Should probably stand to invest in a new controller at some point. Yeah, I mean, just like that, because like where my camp is at, I'm close to so many resources. It's kind of, yeah, and check that out. Found a plan. It's getting harder to find plans that I don't already know, but there's still so many that I actually don't know. It's kind of cool when I find ones. Like, am I going to use the cushioned metal armor limbs? Probably not. But yeah. It's kind of, I always get excited when I find new plans for stuff that I don't have on this character. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. I don't understand how this game has you hit and run into things that just clearly are not there. Man, okay. I don't know if I've ever seen those punji boards there. Please load in. There you go. I knew you could do it. Man, somebody cleared this place out. Somebody's been here. Because there is nothing. Alright, well there's beer. I'll take that. No Nuka-Colas though, man. I gotta admit, I'm kind of addicted to Nuka-Cola. I've said that before. If it was a real drink, this guy right here would be buying it all the time. You better believe it.
This vendor unit is equipped with anti-theft measures. Don't get any ideas. Jump.
I will. I'm getting all of the ideas. I was built for ideas. What is this harpoon gun? And what is going on outside?
Hard day of killing and looting.
Oh, whatever it is.
Don't want to
I'm not
haul
doing
it back yourself. Sell
anything
it
with a stalker gun, so. $27? Really? That's all I get? It's 27 caps for that? For a 2-star legendary?
Caps available in exchange for pillaged loot. Pillaged loot. Available in exchange for caps. It's dangerous to go alone. It's dangerous to go in groups. It's just dangerous out there. So stock up here.
I'm not gonna hold on to this.
vendor not responsible for your safety or the safety of goods purchased.
Yeah, Hobo Joe, I didn't see you over there, and no, I'm not doing PvP survival right now. Right now, I'm just regular. Like, you wouldn't see me at a fucking vendor if I was in survival mode.
Reminder, any attempted 5-finger discounts will be reclaimed and paid for with said fingers.
Yeah, you make me pay for it with said fingers, huh? Man, you talk a lot of trash, robot. Let me tell you.
You looking at me? How about you stop looking and start buying?
Oh, so funny. It's so funny. I gotta admit, yeah, sorry I didn't see all your messages, Hobo Joe. I'm a little tired right now,
Stick
I will admit.
up. Just kidding. Want to buy or sell?
It's good to know. I wonder if Hobo Joe's really a hobo, or if he just claims to be. Oh no, I mean, do hobos have access to the PlayStation Network to watch streaming videos? I kind of feel like Hobo Joe's not really a real hobo. Hobo Joe, you better come clean, man. What are you? Are you actually a hobo? And don't hobos, like, ride the rails? I mean, that would make sense. They'd be, you know, you could do it in Fallout. You could ride the rails. You know, at least you could walk the rails. There's a bunch of train stations. Oh man, it fucking disconnected me. Alright, well, I'm tired. I'm struggling to talk and think and all of that. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. This was not what I was expecting to be. I was hoping to get up into the secret Enclave room. Clearly, I'm not that capable. And then, that's that. I'm sure I'll be back on at some point. Have fun. Get down with your bad selves.